Tired of smudged labels and clunky marking tools? What if you could print clearly and permanently on literally any surface with a device that fits in the palm of your hand? Today, we're diving into a piece of tech that is an absolute game changer for small businesses, workshop enthusiasts, and anyone running a warehouse or shipping operation: the handheld inkjet printer. We're going to break down everything from their print quality and ease of use to their battery life, and those little quirks you only discover after using them day in and day out. Let's get into it. Number 5. Eurannit E50. This is a model you'll see pop up a lot online, and it's often positioned as a budget-friendly entry point into the world of handheld printing. Unboxing it, my first impressions were pretty standard. It's lightweight, which is a definite plus for long periods of use, and it features a 4.3-inch color touchscreen that looks decent enough. It feels like a solid, no-frills tool designed to get a specific job done without too much complexity, which I can appreciate. It comes with a fast-drying black ink cartridge, and getting it set up was fairly straightforward. You just pop the cartridge in, power it on, and you're more or less ready to start printing. For basic tasks, the Eurannit E50 performs adequately. We started by printing simple text and QR codes on porous surfaces like cardboard boxes and untreated wood. The 600 dpi resolution is sharp enough for these applications, producing clean lines and legible text that scans perfectly. The guide wheels on the front help you roll the printer in a straight line, and for the most part, we were getting consistent results on these easier surfaces. If your primary need is just to mark shipping boxes or label wooden crates, the E50 will certainly do the job. It's quick, it's simple, and it delivers a basic print without much fuss. However, things got a bit more complicated when we moved to non-porous surfaces. Well, this is where we ran into a little bit of trouble. Number 4. WILLITA WLDL1. This printer shares a lot of specifications with the Eurannit. It has the same 4.3-inch touchscreen, a 600 dpi print resolution, and is aimed at a similar market. Right out of the box, it's another very lightweight device, and its core function is pretty much the same: portable printing on a variety of surfaces. WILLITA is a brand with a wider range of products, so I was curious to see how this entry-level model would stack up. In terms of pure print quality, I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. For a model that's so focused on being affordable, if the clarity of the print is actually quite impressive. The text is sharp, and both barcodes and QR codes come out crisp and are easily scannable. We tested it on paper, cardboard, and even some fabrics, and the ink adherence was solid. On this front, it performs just as well, if not slightly better, than the Eurannit. It seems to handle basic jobs with a good degree of reliability, which is exactly what you want from a tool like this. My main issue with the WLDL1, however, is the overall build quality. It just feels, well, a bit plasticky. While the lightweight nature is good for avoiding fatigue during use, the all-plastic construction doesn't inspire a lot of confidence for use in a demanding environment like a busy workshop or a warehouse. I found myself being extra careful not to bump it or set it down too hard, and I'd be genuinely worried about its chances of surviving a drop onto a concrete floor. Number 3. Phezer P16. Alright, now we're starting to move up into a different league. Coming in at our number 3 spot is the Phezer P16, and from the moment I picked this one up, I could tell it was a step up in quality. It still has the same compact form factor as the previous two, but it just feels more solid and thoughtfully designed. The materials feel more premium, and the overall construction gives you the confidence that this tool is built to last through a proper workday, not just light-duty tasks. What really makes the Phezer P16 stand out, and the reason it earns this higher spot, is the user experience. The 4.3-inch touchscreen is bright, clear, and most importantly, it's incredibly responsive. It feels less like a piece of industrial equipment and more like using a modern, snappy smartphone. Creating and editing labels directly on the device is an absolute breeze. The on-screen keyboard doesn't lag, and navigating the menus is intuitive and fast. This is a massive quality-of-life improvement that makes the printer a genuine pleasure to use. And that excellent user-friendliness translates directly to its printing performance. The guide wheels on the P16 are exceptionally smooth, helping you maintain a perfect line and consistent speed, which results in flawless prints. We threw everything we had at this printer: curved glass bottles, PVC pipes, shrink-wrapped packages, and rough, unfinished wood. The quick-dry ink adhered beautifully to every single surface with practically zero smudging, even seconds after printing. Number 2. WILLITA WLD S10. Coming in at our number 2 spot is another printer from WILLITA. But let me be clear, this is a completely different beast from the L1 model we saw earlier. This is the WLD S10, and this thing is an absolute tank built for serious industrial-grade work. The moment you take it out of the box, you know it means business. It's heavier, it's bigger, and it's designed for environments where durability is not just a feature, but a requirement. The first thing you'll notice is the full metal body. This gives the WLD S10 a rugged, substantial feel that is worlds apart from the plastic shells of budget printers. This is a tool that you don't have to worry about. Bumps, scrapes, a bit of dust, it feels like it can handle it all. It also features a larger 5-inch touchscreen, which is a really nice upgrade. The extra screen real estate makes it much easier to design more complex labels and see what you're doing without having to squint. The interface is also a step up, feeling more responsive and professional. But the real killer feature of the WLD S10 and what sets it apart is its print versatility. While most of the other printers on this list max out with a print height of about half an inch, the S10 can print up to a full 1 inch high. This is huge. It means you can print much larger logos, multiple lines of text in a single pass, or bigger, more legible expiration dates and batch codes. Number 1. Bentsai BT H86105B2. And that brings us to the top of the mountain, our number 1 pick for the best handheld inkjet printer you can buy in 2025. After all of our testing, after comparing build quality, software, and print results across every type of surface, one device consistently stood out for its perfect combination of flawless performance, unmatched reliability, and superior polish. It is the Bentsai BT H8615B2. You know, it's not that the Bentsai does one single thing dramatically better than the WLD S10 or the Phezer P16. It's the fact that it does everything to an exceptionally high standard. The build quality is fantastic. It's robust and sturdy, with a premium feel, but it's also ergonomically designed. It feels perfectly balanced in the hand, making it comfortable to use even for long stretches. It manages to feel like a serious industrial tool without being overly heavy or cumbersome. The software is where Bentsai truly pulls away from the competition. It is, without a doubt, the most intuitive, powerful, and user-friendly software of the entire group. The 4.3-inch screen is brilliantly responsive, and the operating system is clean and logically laid out. Creating complex labels with custom fonts, importing high-resolution logos, or setting up variable data fields like dates, times, and sequential numbers is incredibly simple and fast. There's no lag, no confusing menus, no frustration. It just works, and it works beautifully. Then there's the print performance itself. The process of printing with the Bentsai is just buttery smooth. Final thought. So there you have it, our rundown of the top 5 handheld inkjet printers for 2025. From budget-friendly starters to heavy-duty industrial units, there's a printer out there for every need and every budget. But for the absolute best combination of performance, ease of use, and rock-solid reliability, you just can't beat the Bentsai. What do you think? Let me know in the comments which one of these you're leaning towards. Or, if you have one of these and want to share your experience, I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.